What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Goshen's Games, and welcome back to another Sword Art Online Alicization Rising Steel video. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. We have a new banner coming up, which is it's grown up tortellini. No, I mean, look. I say tortellini just because her name is a little complicated for me to remember how to say. So, just being honest with you guys. But we have a new banner coming, and right here you can see Sortiliena, and she's a water unit, which is actually really cool. And it looks like she's a sword user or a rapier user. I can't even tell. I mean, that looks like a rapier, but it's probably a sword. Looking at her character stats, she's looks like she's gonna be a decent unit, honestly. But the thing, we'll go over whether or not you should pull on this banner. But as far as like her character stats go, she looks like she's gonna be decent. She's balanced. She's a little on the slow end. When you look at her stats, her speed is 304. When you take that into consideration, what Leafa's base speed is, Leafa being the fastest at 318. She's not the fastest, she's not the slowest. She's a little on the slow side, but she's a very balanced character, and that's not a bad thing to have. She's more physical attack based, as you can see from her stats right here. Her attack stat being 2,120 and her magic stat being 1,880. So that would go into the rest of her skills. Now, she is a break character, which is always a good thing to have. What's interesting, which it doesn't really balance out so well with her stats, but her break is a magic attack. So it's a magic attack strong on a single enemy, but it also lowers magic resistance by 20%. So that's always a good thing, and she has a high incarnate break, which is 50%. The magic resistance, or the ability to lower the magic resistance of an enemy, increases her usefulness in the team, because then you have characters like Ronnie or Tisei, who can do a lot of magic damage, or Mini Alice, who can do a lot of magic damage. So you have characters like that who can benefit greatly being partnered up with this character. Now, the other thing here is that, like, her heal, right? So she has a strong heal of a single ally. That's the same thing as Yu-Gi-Oh. They have the same type of healing skill. So it's single target. So she's kind of like, you use her as an emergency heal, but more than not, she's going to be an offensive unit. And honestly, like, we're gonna take a look at Yu-Gi-Oh to kind of compare, but she's that type of character that she's balanced, and there's nothing wrong with having balanced units. I actually like balanced units if they have a good kit, and her kit is, like I said, it's not bad. It's not a bad kit at all, because the magic attack, even though it doesn't really make sense, you would think that her break would be physical based, but it's not. Her slash attack, which is extra strong, it is physical based, so that kind of plays into her attack, but the break aspect of it being a magic attack is just kind of weird to me. But she does lower magic resistance, which, like I said, is a good thing if you're partnering her up with like Tisei or Ronnie, or hell, even Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh does a magic attack on his charge skill. Not his charge skill, I'm sorry, on his assault skill. It's a magic attack. So, looking at the rates here, this is her rate up banner. She will have a 1.5% rate up, which is actually really high. And I think that's because she's the only character on the banner. And I've said since the beginning that if they're going to release banners, and if they're going to do it every 2 or 3 weeks of releasing a new banner, I wouldn't want them to release more than one character at a time. And I'm glad to see that this being our first new banner, because I mean we had those other banners, and we had like the day banner for Alice, and we had the day banner for Ronnie and Tisei, and now we have as of me recording this video, we have that banner that has Asuna, Leafa, and Yuki on it. So this is going to be our very first banner that is brand new character added into the game. Now, she's not a limited character. She's always going to be here. So just keep that in mind. But this is the best banner to pull her on. And her rate is actually pretty damn decent. It's 1.5% compared to the other rate up banners, because Alice didn't even have a 1.5%. Alice's rate up banner, her rate up was 0.633% or something like that. So you take that in consideration. This is not a bad type of banner that they do, and I'm hoping that they do it this way moving forward. Now, it's a half off banner. Okay, so half off for the first time that you do it. So it's 125 diamond cubes to order or to summon on this banner. Along with this banner is a weapon banner that will be coming as well. Now, should you summon on this banner, if you really want her, sure. The way that I see this, or the way that I look at this game, is that since every banner that gets released is going to be half off for the first time, at least do the discounted rate, because there's going to be an event that comes with her. There usually is. And so you want to do at least a discounted rate to just throw the dice or roll the dice and see if you're able to pull her or any other 4-star unit at that matter. After the discounted rate, I wouldn't suggest doing it, because she's always going to be in the gacha. She's a permanent character. She's not a limited character. And we have Christmas time coming up. And with Christmas time coming up, SAO games like to push out Christmas type characters or characters in Christmas outfits and things like that. So take that into consideration. Usually those Christmas characters are limited characters, and they're a little bit stronger than your normal characters because they're limited characters. So you might want to save until that moment. The other thing to keep in mind is when this banner goes away. So this banner comes it's going to be active on Friday. So right now you guys are watching this video, it's Thanksgiving. So for me, it would go live on Friday at 1 a.m. It says 6 a.m. here, but that's UTC. So when you do the conversions, that goes live my time, 1 a.m. I'm on Eastern time. And it goes away December 23rd for me at 12:59 a.m. So the reason why I said keep an eye out for that, because now December 23rd, so when this banner goes away on December 23rd, we will see a new banner with most likely the Christmas characters on them. So keep that in mind. Now, going to her weapon banner, because there's going to be a separate banner for her weapon as well. And this is going to answer the question that we had, is that if all weapons are going to be on every weapon banner moving forward. So here we go. We're going to take a look at the weapon banner, and we're going to be able to determine that. So her weapon, which is not a bad weapon, it's really not, because when you look at it, max attack 832, max magic attack 760, max crit 228. It's not a bad weapon. And the thing is with these weapons is they're type weapons. So instead of they're not character specific weapons. So if you equip the water elemental character with this weapon, then the weapon status gets increased by 120%, which is fantastic. So if like you have Yu-Gi-Oh, but you don't have his weapon, if you don't have the Blue Rose weapon, if you put this weapon on Yu-Gi-Oh, then the weapon stats will increase by 120%. So that's why it's really important to match the characters with their type weapons. It doesn't necessarily need to be their weapons. Now, scrolling down here, and boom, every single weapon will be on the banners moving forward. So keep that in mind. On the rate up banners, this is the featured weapon. This weapon would be the best time to pull it. Okay, 1.5% scout up rate, and the weapon banner is half off, 75 diamond cubes. Again, should you go on this banner, at least do the discounted one and then save up from there, because again, we have Christmas banners coming. Along with the Christmas banners will probably be Christmas weapons, unless they give the Christmas weapons for free or whatever. I don't know. They've done that before in like Memory Defrag, where they gave Christmas characters away for free, and they've given Christmas weapons away for free and things of that nature. So keep that in mind when you're deciding if you want to go on these banners. And the reason why I said that there's probably going to be an event dropping with this banner is because that's how Memory Defrag's been handling it. And I know that you guys are probably like, but this isn't Memory Defrag. I understand that, but if you look at the Kirito and Yujiro the Kirito and Yujiro style, you'll notice that you'll notice that the banner, or not the banner, the event goes away on December 16th. Also, look down here, right underneath it, you see we got a new event that shows up, Rose Garden Night Part 1. So it looks like there's going to be 2 events that go along with this. And in this event, I'm wondering if we get a free character. Because, I mean, he's there, right? That's the dude with the snake. I forget his name. I'm wondering if we get him as a character. That would be really cool if we did. So we'll know more when the actual event drops, but don't skip out on the event. I'll go over the event a little bit more in detail once we get it. But for right now, guys, as far as the banner goes, if you want to go on the banner, at least do the discounted summon. If you have the memory cubes or the diamond cubes, at least do the discounted summon for each one, because it's half off. And that's how I treated Memory Defrag, is I would always go on the discounted rate only, and then after that I wouldn't touch the banner. I would just save up until there was like a limited banner, or a banner that had characters that I really wanted, so then I had enough of the currency to summon on those. That's how I suggest you treat this game. Same deal. You summon on the discounted rate and save the rest of your cubes for either a character that you really want or for limited units. So I hope you guys found this informational. I'm actually excited. I hope that I pull the new character. One, I'm a content creator, so I kind of want to show off the characters. And 2, because it's a new character. Why not? I like being able to build different teams and whatnot. So hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Thank you so much for watching and for all your support. I will be back with live streams after Thanksgiving weekend, probably Saturday night, maybe. It depends on what time we get back home from being out of town. The latest that you would see me streaming again would be on Sunday. So I'll catch you all later. You guys stay cool.